definitely be kind of long, but I mean they're really not too bad. I mean it kind of makes the day go quicker. To be honest with you, it's just the same old stuff. I mean there's really nothing too much different, but it can definitely be a little physically demanding. People can be a little tired and everything, but that's why it's important to get a good meal and get a little rest in between practices, and you'll be ready to go for the second.
Yeah, the first practice is always good. The second practice, you always in the back of your mind like, oh, we got one more out there, and it was pretty hot yesterday, and you just try and block that out. It's coming in, it's the last first two day for me. That was kind of like, all right, let's get through this. This will be okay. But we backed it off, and I think coaches knew what they expected from that. And 2 days there, you just buckle down and get through it.
It's a big process for us as coaches. We want to install offenses and defenses. In our case, we want to try to slowly implement everything we're going to use into the kids. The kids want to slowly pick up everything. You don't want to put too much on the kids. Our goal and focus basically is to get ready for a game. It's a process, and there's ups and downs with that. There's mistakes. You've got to learn from your mistakes, and it's a necessary evil of 2 days, but it's also a good process. Defensively, we're on par to where we need to be. We still got a lot of work to do. We've got a long ways to go before we're game ready. But I like the effort and the attitude the kids come with every single day. They're getting better. They're improving on their mistakes, and they're giving good attitude and effort. So that gives us a chance. It's always a challenge on the second or the first day of 2 days. Kids start getting tired. Injuries start breaking down. They get tired. Body breaks down. Today, I thought the practice went well, though. Kids got through it. Got better both sides of the ball, and looking forward to the next day.
There you go. Nice job. I'd say the best way to describe it is you lose track of what day it is. You only know if it's a two-a-day or not, and so you just kind of, it's the fall camp syndrome. You kind of just go, take it day by day, and once you're done, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're done.
2 days, we used to it from high school, but up here, like I said before, the upscale pace, it made it a lot more tiring because we're constantly moving and never stopping. But once we got the hit, it basically brought a new light on practice. Everybody got re-energized and there was new life, and it was rather exciting to hit for the first time.
After we're done here, today when you're excused, okay, we've got popsicles, as is our tradition now on the first two-a-day, after the first two-a-day. So we got our families here, and the kids will be handing them out. Make sure you interact with the kids, it's a big day for them. Okay? Make sure you're saying pleases and thank yous, and thank the wives.
Thanks, buddy.
Pretty good, getting after it. After the first practice, it's kind of hard, but you got to stay ready and focused for the next practice. So you can't just settle for one; you got to stay ready for two.
Ordered us some popsicles after a hot day, so just enjoying that now.
It's very refreshing and way to end 2 days. Strawberry is pretty nutritious and it tastes good. It's mouthful. Probably an electric blue raspberry is the way I describe mine.
He wakes up in the morning and says, man, I got to go to practice today and be a better leader. I don't think you can do it. You either have it or you don't.
The reason that we have Coach Parr come in and help us is, a lot of times I'm like a parent, and if I continue to, they'll tune me out eventually. And so Mike comes in and we basically ask questions of each other and get to know each other a little bit more. And we divide the team up. Each coach has a team that they're mentoring. and that they're responsible for, not only for the questions in the team time, but when we go to start to facilitate our community service hours that we want to generate, those will be through those coaches. And so I have 10 guys that I'm responsible for, and we'll do those types of things to try and get into the schools, reading to kids, whatever it might be, whatever each coach can come up with. And they're a group of guys that aren't my position group. I coach the offensive line, so there's not an offensive lineman in my group. So I get a chance to get to know other kids from other positions. It's a little bit different for me as a head coach, but that's kind of the focus for the other position coaches. Is now you get a chance to interact with somebody else from outside of your position group and get to know them more so on a one-on-one basis.
Hands up. Our scrimmage on Saturday is going to be very base. Base offense, base defense. We want to see who can block, who can tackle, who can cover, who can catch. Just playing football. That's it.
It was some pretty good give and take. I thought the offense jumped on us pretty quickly, which was good to see actually. I was expecting run first play, and they threw the ball, and that's always exciting when they can come out and just move the ball so quickly. Defensively, still got to work on tackling a little bit. We saw some missed tackles today, but otherwise it's pretty good. Assignments were a little bit blown. Typical first scrimmage, but I thought everybody played pretty hard. Being able to finally reap the benefits of being lined up in the right spot and doing everything right and getting a chance to lay someone out, it's always fun. It's a blast. And when you don't get to do that, it's kind of a bummer. So I think it was a good kind of just a tension release, I guess, for the team to get to do that today.
I think I can speak for everybody. I think scrimmages are definitely more fun than practice. You get to go out. It's not a game, but it sort of feels like it, and get some adrenaline pumping, and guys get a chance to make plays in situations that would happen in a game. And we got tomorrow off. We got a movie tonight, so I think everybody was looking forward to going out today and playing hard and playing well, and we'll get some rest tomorrow.
Still kind of a grind. It's still, we're not at the halfway point yet, but we're getting there. And it's long days, long hours, but it all pay off in the end. It was really fun. The defense did really well today, and just everything's starting to click and it's starting to come along real well.